our very own of the Seattle Black Panther Party, one of the founders, Mr. Elmer Dixon.
Thank you. I don't know if this thing is working or not. First of all, I am not a superstar. If any people or group are superstars, it's the young people that continue the fight today. You know, they're the ones that are taking the front lines. Is that right, brother, comrade? All right. They're the superstars. Legend makes me feel old. You know, when Tony asked if we would consider bringing an exhibit here, the timing could not have been better. I work in Finland at a university there every year for the past 12 years. I'm a diversity consultant, and my topics are around cultural competence and cultural awareness, communication styles, etc. And for these last 12 years, before I say anything about my topic, the students there want to know about the Black Panther Party first. Our struggle was universal. It reached across the globe. We had chapters in the UK, in Germany, and as far away as New Zealand. In fact, the New Zealand Panthers came to our 50th anniversary. One year when I was traveling over to France to speak at it was in 2010 to speak at an event there. On my way, I was asked to speak at the Seattle Art Academy by a young white woman who was the first young woman at about 12 years old to actually babysit a Black Panther kid. She babysat Curtis Harris's son, my nephew. Anyway, she asked me to come speak. And of course, I'd love to speak to your students. I'd never been down there. It's on the waterfront, you know, all the glass, looking at the sound and whatnot. So a couple of students met me at the door to take me, to the classroom. One of them Black and one of them white. And they said, "Are you the Black Panther speaker that's going to speak this afternoon?" I said, "Yes, I am." And the Black student said, or asked, well, they both said, "What was the Black Panther Party?" But the Black student said, "Was it like the Black KKK?" Now, this was here in Seattle, in the United States, and it speaks to the length that the system has gone to discredit, destroy, disrupt, and really just obliterate our history. Tony's right. We embarrassed the federal government into feeding kids breakfast and lunch. We embarrassed them into doing so. And our free medical clinic that we started here in Seattle, which is the only original Black Panther free medical clinic still standing in the United States, was long before Obamacare. We opened that clinic in 1970. And so when Tony asked me, the irony in asking would we put this exhibit up is that we are in the process of establishing the first of its kind, a Black Panther Party museum here in Seattle. It's going to be a museum that highlights the struggles of revolutionaries throughout the history. It's not just going to focus on the Black Panther Party. It'll focus also on those revolutionary activists here in the Seattle area, like a Larry Gossett, like a Cleveland Tyson, who has taken front and center in the work that he does. We want to make sure that people understand and remember the legacy that must continue the struggle for freedom and justice. In fact, we're not going to call it a museum. It's going to be called the SC. I got to get the initials right. Seattle chapter, SCBPP, Center for. See, there's that 72-year-old brain. It's there in the back of my head. Anyways, the Center for Liberation. It's a place where we want young people to be able to come and see these exhibits and then study and learn. Books will be there, magazines will be there, the history will be recorded there so that they can continue the legacy, they can continue on with their struggles. And, you know, they're doing a good job, these young folks. You know, I see them out there feeding people. I see them in the streets. You know, people often ask me, how come you ain't out there? Because I don't need to be. I need to be here where I can support them. They can come and talk to me and let them take the lead. That's why I say they are the superstars. So this small exhibit that's here, I don't know if any of you saw the exhibit that was at NAMM during our 50th anniversary. It actually won a national award. That's a microcosm of what you're going to see in this museum. It's going to be fantastic. So I thank you for having us, Tony, and thank you for coming at this opening. I hope you'll spread the word, but look for that museum, that Center for it's the Center for Innovation and Liberation. There you go. Okay. All power to the people.